her Small Pet Select second cutting hay. Teeny's thinking about it. And the mosquitoes have come out. So we all know what that means. It means we're going to go visit the Giant Bunz table of goodies. Where we happen to have, we have our lovely sunscreen that we've got on today. And we really need to use Buzz Away by Quantum Health. K-Girl, Daniel Ozark. Oh my gosh, Mr. Brozark, Mr. Bunzark, what is going on? I'm plugging different products here. We're plugging products on Giant Bunz. What else? Oh, guys, check this out. Peanut is out, and you know, she's I think she's already had her babies, and she's very hungry, so I'm going to surprise her with this Smucker's organic peanut butter. Creamy. USDA organic. I got it at Sam's Club. You get like a two for deal, 2 ingredients. Only peanuts and salt. Hey. With a name like Smucker's, it's gotta be good. Fox OTG, yeah, you know me. We're so glad you're part of the Giant Bunz family. And Fox, I want you to see something. This is actually not a smoothie today, it's more of an iced tea thing. But there is some fruity hibiscus in here, so I think Peanut totally would have tried to get this. But I put the lid on because Fox is brilliant. And her name is K-Girl. She's so more than okay, girl. She wears beautiful dresses and has dark hair in curls. Her name is K-Girl. She's so more than okay, girl. She's got a chinchilla and his name is Ninja. Don't forget Mr. Prince Bun. She and Fox are so cute. Elf maid, if you go into the woods today, you better go in disguise. If you go into the woods today, you're in for a big surprise. 'Cause today's the day that Elf maid's in the Giant Bunz chat. They are like playing Ring Around the Rosie Tree or something. This is hilarious. What are you guys doing? Oh my gosh. Way down in the banks of the great Midwest, there's a really cool pro wrestler who is the best. His name is AJ P-U-N-K. AJ Punk, we love you every day. Yeah. Oh my gosh, AJ Punk, the Midwestern wrestling hunk and young adult author extraordinaire. We haven't seen you in a number of days. We have not seen him, Teeny. What is going on? Welcome back. Daniel Ozark. Wait, when it's hog calling time in the Ozarks. Then it's hog calling time in the Ozarks. When it's hog calling time in Daniel Ozarks. Then you know it's hog calling time in the Bunzarks. We need to get that green pool filled up for a Bunz pool party. Yeah, you know, I could fill it up with like fun diggy things for them. Like, okay, Daniel, wait, when they're stuck inside, because I heard that come, I think Saturday or something, we're going to have a couple weeks of like really bad, kind of stormy, windy El Derecho. Do you guys know what that is? I don't know. It's just like some crazy stormy stuff that's coming our way. But this could be like an indoor play station for them. I could fill it with, whatever I fill it with, sand or dirt, it's going to be very messy. But it could be fun. But Bunz pool party, I could get in the pool. I could definitely set it up and get in there. I could have Kristen Cheyenne Star over. I could have Chicken Dad could come over. Krispy Kreme, Krusty Krab, Kirsty, Cookie Tillman could come over. She could bring her whole family. She could totally bring her whole family. Look at that. A lid for your container. Now the squirrel won't steal your food. Oh, right. Actually, it was the squirrel too. And that squirrel, first of all, he's a boy. I've realized he's a boy. Was quite obvious. But that I think is the squirrel that has been getting way too comfortable with all my stuff. Oh my gosh, you guys, check out Jabba. Check out this big girl. She just fit her entire giant Bunz in that tunnel. Mama, what do you think? Jabba's actually working on your tunnel. Your daughter is doing very good work. Look at this, you guys. Jabba. She works hard for her bunny. Do. So hard for it, bunny. She works hard for her bunny, so you better treat her right. Better feed her some greens. They like my theme song. Yeah, my church group leader growing up, she would be so happy. She is no longer with us. She'd be so happy that I'm singing the teddy bear song, because that's the song she sang to her little preschool kids when she would wear her special teddy bear shirt. Do you have a space indoors for that pool? Make a sandbox for them to dig in? I mean, anything can be a space indoors for the bunnies if you want it, Fox, you know? I mean, like, I'm willing to... I mean, I'm kind of up for anything if it's for the bunnies. It's, you know, not everyone agrees with that attitude, but look at Jabba. This is really impressive. AJ's tired. Yeah, what's going on, AJ? And like, we haven't heard from you in a while. I actually thought about you today. Hi, CTS. Welcome back. I totally remember you. It's really good to see some of the new people coming back. So yeah, welcome back and stay a while. And we've got Leanne is back. Hi, I know you're hungry. They're like bopping me with their snouts. Yeah, I'm getting kind of bopped and prodded. Yeah, I know you guys want the good stuff. But I'm just amazed that Jabba's working really hard, and she's just been watching for kind of the last week. She's just been kind of watching Delphine. How are you doing, Leanne? How's everyone doing? But yeah, what I was saying to AJ Punk, who, if you guys are wondering who that is, newbies, it's Toto Exert, which I can't really say that name. I guess I could call him Toto. Woof, woof. Which is a great name because, well, it's band, good band, but then also it's Dorothy's dog, Toto. Annie M. Toto, it's a twister. You hoped I would be live again? I try to go live every day. I really do. And tomorrow I will not be able to, I don't think I'm going to be able to stream unless I do something in the middle of the day, which I could just do that. I could stream in the middle of the day, but I have some plans tomorrow. So it really wouldn't be conducive to streaming, although I'd love to stream what I'm doing because I think you guys would get a kick out of it. I'll tell you, well, just it'll be a mystery for the short time being, but yeah, I generally stream every day. Jabba showed up on your Ring camera. Oh, really? Do you have a big fat rabbit in your yard, Daniel Ozark? If you had a wild rabbit this big, that would be awesome because that means that you must have like the best greenery and habitat for bunnies. With 9 large Flemish rabbits, if you don't give them enough enrichment, they will get destructive because they get bored. Burning off all that energy digging keeps them from chewing up the house. Oh gosh. Fox, yeah, Delphine, since the day I got her, I would try to like put her in my bed, bless her heart, and she would dig and rip and chew my fitted sheets. I have like I don't even know if I have a proper fitted sheet. I have to use just like quilts and other things because she would dig through and then she would get to the mattress and she'd be like, cool, but she would have already shredded. And she's trying to do that to my futon. And it's like I want to give her the full run of the house, but I'm trying to figure out I have to repair a couple of velvet pillows. I have to repair a comforter. Um, she didn't do anything too bad, but also, who did it? Dusty also chewed the stuff on the futon. Maybe, I feel like maybe one of the rabbit tried that. I think it was this one. I think it was Teeny. Teeny, meeny, tiny toe. Wait, teeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a giant bunch by the toe. Where are your toes? By the toe. Yes. CTS, you have school, so like I can't watch the live until 4. Okay, that's cool. Well, if I were to stream in the middle of the day tomorrow, I'm trying to think how late I can push it. I might be able to stream after, like, okay, you know what? I might be able to stream from like 4 to 5. How's that? So if I stream tomorrow, why don't I try to do it possibly as late as 4? I'm not exactly, I gotta figure out the timing about how that's all gonna work, but Donkey dug through the subfloor foundation. Yeah. I mean, look at this. I think that they actually could do that. I mean, Delphine, she is a digging demon. Like, she is obsessed. My stepmom's rabbit is called Bun Bun, and she is destructive. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, the first house rabbit I ever knew of, its name was Bun Bun. And it was a huge rabbit. I don't know if it was like a Flemish giant or a New Zealand or what it was, but it was this kind of, let me think about Bun Bun. Yeah, Bun Bun had this kind of coloring, like the fawn natural coloring. And he was huge. Wait, was it a he? Bun Bun. I always thought Bun Bun was a boy, but you know what? I think I may have found out eventually the Bun Bun was a girl. Maybe they weren't really sure. But Bun Bun had a cage outside, and sometimes Bun Bun was in the cage, I think when they weren't home. And so I would go sit with this rabbit for hours, petting him through the cage. Or I wasn't really allowed to take him out, I don't think, because he could escape. But then when the people were home, Bun Bun would be in the house, which was most of the time. And so when the husband would come home at the end of the day, Bun Bun would be waiting for him at the door and be just doing uppy and running around. He was so happy. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was telling my parents, I'm like, they have their rabbit in the house like a dog or a cat. And it was one of the sweetest things I ever saw. And I think that is probably, I mean, I was a tiny, tiny little kid when I knew Bun Bun. And I think that's kind of what she's emerging. Wait, you could turn around down there, Jabba? How big is the chamber down there? Oh my gosh. You guys, Jabba came out forward. She didn't back out of the tunnel. So that means that So Jabba, you were able to turn around down there? Wait, let me see. She's pushing me. She's like, nope. This is my tunnel. I get it. I'm not allowed into the bunny tunnel. That's okay. You have boundaries. You need a permit, Delphine. She definitely needs a permit before she excavates my bed or the futon. She probably, if the little town where I live were to find out about this, they'd be like, hey, Delphine, seriously, girl, where's your permit? They're going to send inspectors out in hard hats. I feel like they probably need little bunny hard hats. I do kind of wonder if I'm going to need to reinforce this thing. It's getting pretty deep down there. Oh, diggies! Jabba's actually exercising, you guys. Wow. It's the Great Bunny Workout 2026. Wow. Sweating to the giant buns. Oh no, don't call the city. No, about the bun. Where is it located at? Where are these guys? We are in the Midwestern woods, wilderness forest. And we have wild animals that come and visit during the stream sometimes, but this is the Midwest US. Nothing fancy, nothing exotic. Where are you located, Storm? Storm 1010, Storm double 10. Manish Gurjar Wildlife. Good morning. Where are you? Are you on the other side of the world where it is morning? I can imagine, like, gosh, in Australia it's probably in the morning. Where's our good friend Jace Steven Weatherall? Where is Jace? I missed that Aussie. Bunzville ordinances, I guess we are going to have to adhere to the local ordinances. I don't know. Hewlin Mall, they call him that good old Hewlin Mall. He is the best mob of them all. When he shows up in giant buns, we can have so much fun because he's that good old Hewlin Mall. Yeah! Who do we have? Atabigus. Peace be upon you too. What a sweet thing to say. That's lovely. Hello, peace be upon you. You know what? That should be what we all say to each other. Especially in this day and age, we need to remind each other, peace be upon all of us, peace be between all of us. Amen, brother or sister. Wait, who said that? I really don't think I can tell if you are a male or female, but whatever you are, whoever you are, thank you. That touched my heart. You skipped my comment, CTS. I said by the bun. What else did I miss? Oh, there was a paper towel rolls, but then the bag got chewed and the roll was half chewed. Oh, well, you know what? That's okay. I mean, just a couple rolls of paper towels, I would just give to the bunnies to rip up. In fact, I could fill that baby pool with like paper towels and just let them, find treats in there and rip at it. But thing I don't like is when they rip up an expensive quilt and I have to repair it, and that makes me kind of sad. A rare Ozark sighting, I know, right? Manish Gurjar Wildlife, you're from India? Oh, that's so wonderful. Don't you guys have like tigers and elephants? I mean, talk about wildlife. You guys have some of the most iconic, like fascinating animals. I just got a clump of dirt in my hair, you guys. She just kicked a clump of dirt into my hair. I did not know. Jabba, I knew you were big, but I did not know you were powerful. You're kind of squishy, but there's muscle under that. There's muscle under that flab, under that floof. What time is it here? It is, let's see, 7:20. Eastern United States. Eastern Standard Time. Star Wars. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I said Star Wars. That's what my brain wants it to be. Because, of course, I've got Jabba. So I'm thinking Star Wars. Star, hi. Welcome. I am here, but then I disappear. That's true. He disappears into the wilds of the Ozarks, folks. That's what he does. Atabiga, such a cute bunny. Thank you. Kim Hildebrandt. Oh my gosh, I totally had have friends with the last name Hildebrandt. And I always thought that was a really interesting name. It was like, not everyone has that last name Hildebrandt. Welcome, Kim. 123 Penguins. Welcome also. Josh Geese. Oh, come on. Josh, are you going to play nice or do I have to make you disappear? Josh Geese. Like the Bee Gees? You're the one that I want, Josh. Oh, wait. Ooh. Oh, that's... Oh, shoot. That's not Bee Gees. That's Grease. Wait, Josh talking, he's making me mad. Oh, Josh talking. You're right, and it's a beautiful blessing. Awesome, guys. I think a coyote is gonna get it. Josh Geese. With Josh, I was down by my stream the other day. Not, I mean, it's a couple acres away. It's on my property, but a coyote came right up to me. We've got coyotes, we've got bears, we've got mountain lions, we've got eagles, we've got hawks, owls. Like, I have to be pretty much outside with these guys when they are out here. So yeah, your other comment was rude, but your comment about a coyote is true. You have to be very careful. More like Saved by the Bunz, Saved by the Bell. Atabigas, Muslims, Jews, and early Christians greet each other like this. Wait, let me get this right. Assalamu alaikum, shalom alechem, alechem. I don't know if I'm saying that. I do know Hebrew, which translate as peace be upon you, may peace be upon us all. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm going to work on that. Assalamu alaikum, shalom alechem, alechem. I used to be a singer for a Jewish temple in the high holidays for like, gosh, I think 5 years. Oh, so beautiful. Avinu, Avinu Malchenu, Shema Cholenu. And then that's like the modern version of the Our Father for the Jews. And then the old traditional one is Avinu Malchenu, Chaninu Chanenu. Avinu Malchenu, Chaninu Chanenu, and then I can't remember. But anyway, you're just reminding me. I loved working for that temple. It was beautiful, and early Christianity is something I'm very interested in, the Orthodox Church, and there is an Orthodox church in my area, and I have been wanting to go for years, and I really want to check it out. I want to see, like, the authenticity of it, Which bun is on your profile picture? I think the one of me, oh yeah, holding a bunny, I think that's Sluggo. Which, why don't we start feeding the bunnies and 720 or 1920? Oh, I see what you mean. I think it's 1920 because you're talking about, yeah, it's the nighttime here. Yeah, it's 7:25 p.m. Or I guess that's 1925. You're going to go to bed. You only got 3.5 hours of sleep. Oh, Daniel. All right. Well, it was lovely having you here, Daniel. It makes me very happy when you get to be here. I'm a big Daniel Ozark fan, Brozark, Bunzark. Yeah. Always good to see you, Daniel, and have some awesome sleep and get rejuvenated. That's good for you. I've actually been sleeping, Daniel, like 6 to 7 hours a night. Not completely. I get up and do stuff, but I think you'd be very proud of me. Atabigas, no, I am not Jewish. I worked ironically, I worked for a Jewish temple for the high holiday services. So they would hire a quartet of 4 singers. And okay, I'm trying to think how I got into this job. My gosh. Okay, it sounds like someone is screaming down in the other valley. I think hopefully someone's just using a power tool. Oh gosh. Or someone's being eaten by a mountain lion. But okay, so not the rabbi, the cantor of the synagogue, okay, boy, this is a long story. The organist for the temple, I hired him to be the pianist for a musical that I was helping to. Okay, it's a long story. I was basically an assistant producer for this musical in Chicago, long time ago. And but I was also a vocalist. I gigged out doing vocals, and I had done a lot of religious singing for churches, mainly for Christian churches and stuff. And but I also grew up singing some Hebrew, and is yeah, not to go into it too much, but they hired me and 3 other people to sing, and I became close friends with the people in the temple. And sounds like Kira's doing a bar mitzvah. Oh my gosh, I would love to. You're I pronounced it. Oh, thank you, Adabicus. Message deleted. Oh gosh, do we have? Yeah, we've got it. Okay. Can you pet him? Sure. Okay, first of all, this is Mama. This is Mama Bunny. And this is a doe. This is a girl. She's the mother of all the bunnies. And this is Jabba, who's a girl. She's a doe. Doe up on a female bun. Adam Sandler is Jewish. Yeah. Yeah, I have a really close friend who's Jewish, and she is in love with Adam Sandler. She's like, oh, he'd be such a great Jewish husband. I know the mosquitoes are getting kind of annoying. You want to see me feed the buns? Let's feed the buns. You're technically Jewish, K-girl, but you're a terrible Jew. Well, K-girl, what I was going to say is, okay, some of my best friends growing up were Jewish. Okay, I come from a community where I think about half the people were Jewish. But we had definitely had Muslims, we had Jewish, we had, gosh, people who were Hindu. And we had, I don't know, there's probably some Buddhists. I wasn't, our family definitely was into Buddhism and Christianity. What else? But yeah, we had like kind of everything. We kind of had a mix of everything. But what was I going to say about, oh, but this temple that hired me, oh my gosh, at first it was kind of just formal, and here's, we're going to pay you, and here's, stuff to rehearse with and all that stuff. But then by like the 3rd year, maybe 4th year, they just would like ask me to join their prayer circle, and they would pass around challah and have everyone, break off a piece, and they would do a prayer holding hands in a circle. And I was like profoundly touched. I was just like, my gosh, I am some Christian girl that they just hired to sing for them because they wanted professional singers at the high holidays. And but they welcomed me, and they would thank me for being a big part of their service. And yeah, I really worked on my Hebrew, and it's like, and I would go up there and do solos in Hebrew, and I was, like part of the devotional. The high holidays are a big deal, and it was amazing. What do the buns like? Well, here we've got, look at this. We've got dill. We've got kale. We've got parsley. What else do we have? We got cilantro. Another great thing about growing up in New York, the cultural diversity. Grew up alongside so many religions and spiritual types, and a few cults too. Fox, yeah. Being from Chicago, the city, and also like a suburb of Chicago, like it's good. It's a good thing because other cultures, other everything, religions. I had some like Mormon friends, and for sure, tons of people from like Asian countries, Japan, Korea, China, all that. Hi. But I remember one girl was showing me like a picture of her dad in her wallet, and her dad was wearing a turban, and you know, I'm assuming they were like, I think that's part of, oh gosh, I can't remember. I don't want to even say, but I was like, that is so cool. Your dad is like rocking out in his turban in, you know what I mean? Like in modern day America. So I thought that was super cool, you know? Okay. So Dusty, I know you're very hungry, but I cannot get past you if you're gonna do uppy. You are the size of a small growing kangaroo. So can you please let me look? Okay, she's not gonna let me through, guys. So here, I'm gonna bribe her. Here we go, uppy. There's your kale. Okay, my gosh, I gotta get through. I gotta get by her. She's a little scary. So we got this group over eating over here, and let's feed these guys. Oh, you guys, anyone like Christmas lights or whatever? They're Bunz lights now. You know what? You can't even really see the lights that much yet because there's too much daylight. But we got some Christmas lights going. You out of Vegas, you're living in a big city with 4.5 million people called Izmir in the western coast of Turkey. You're kidding me. We've also been every kind of people here. You're born here but lived in smaller cities. One of my bestest friends from ballet is from Turkey, and she's one of my favorite people. I love her. She is the one who got me into eating tahini mixed with mulberry molasses for breakfast on toast. I was just talking about that on the stream the other day, but yeah, I've been to Turkey, if you can believe that. I went to the beaches there, like the coast. It was very beautiful. People were great. Food was amazing. And swimming in the Mediterranean or whatever I was swimming in, oh my gosh, all the tropical fish, and it was awesome. You ain't got no hairy rabbits? What? They have hairs. They have little hairs called fur. Altogether, you would call it fur. Oh my gosh, these guys are... Okay, I better get over there. Just eat it, doo-doo. You're gone. You are... Sorry, whatever your name was, you're gone. Show wabbits. We've got wabbits. We have lots of wascally rabbits, and I'm gonna go over there and feed this other group. But this is Donkey for any newbies, and Donkey is one of the babies, one of the children of the giant Bunz parents. But he is somehow a white fluffy boy, and the vet has no idea really how that happened. Fox OTG has some ideas about how that happened, but he says it's very rare. Like 1 in 16 chance or something. I think that's what you said. Fox, you know more about it than I do. It's usually turquoise and beautiful. Oh my gosh, the ocean. Oh, geez. It was one of the most enjoyable things. One of the most enjoyable, like, swimming in the ocean experiences I've ever had. And the melon from Turkey, and the greens and the herbs, the fresh grapes, and it was in heaven. It was absolute heaven. Life seems so beautiful there with all the bunnies and trees. Well, you know what? I love Turkey, but I also do... This is just like the Midwestern United States, you know, just in the woods. And here's one of my scare owls to scare away the owls. It's actually my dress, my caftan. But thank you. Yeah, it's, you know what? I feel like it's a little piece of heaven. It really, like, one of the things when I found this place, I remember showing a couple people and they were like, oh my gosh, there's something really magical about it. And I said, yeah, it's basically like heaven on earth. So I can't even believe I went from like living in a tiny apartment in the city of Chicago to this. So I'm very pleased. Are you ever going to get them spayed or fixed? So they are mixed together. The boys, all four boys are neutered, and I tried to get the girls spayed, and one of them died, and then the mama bunny almost died, but we lost Sandy, one of the daughters, one of the girls. We lost her as soon as they made an incision. She didn't make it. And Delphine, they had to resuscitate. As soon as they put her under, she stopped breathing. So yeah, that's the deal with the girls. They can't get spayed. That's a circus rabbit. Oh, did you see her do uppies? Yeah, she's a circus rabbit for sure. Got any jackalope rabbits? Okay, wait. That's funny that you said that because I just bought a soda the other day and it has a jackalope on it. I don't want to run all the way back in the house, but it's so funny that you said jackalope because I was like, that's a jackalope. But, you know, given that there's a lot of rabbits out here and there's a lot of, not antelopes that I'm aware of, but deer, I think there's probably deer, like, jackrabbits. So what would it be like? Eastern cottontails, cotton deer. Probably cotton deers. Even the breath must be fresher there. Well, it's you know, we do get our times where it's like really humid. I think that's what you're trying to say, but right now the air is crisp. It's light and it does feel very fresh. Are they even real? Aw. You just noticed the Christmas lights. When do they get set up? I just put them up before the stream. I was just like, I started early this morning because Sluggo was out and he was the first bunny out here. And then, no, if Donkey was out in this section. The boy side gang was like on the deck enclosure playing, and I let him out here and I was like, oh my gosh, he's white and he's running around here. And I just started putting up like Christmas ornaments. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to try and see like which Christmas lights are even working. So I started stringing them up. And so these are my old ones. And then this is like a new set that I just got. So I've got a ton more. I got a deal on Amazon for these are the real Christmas lights, the incandescent ones. So yeah, we got a lot going on right now. Got a lot of lights going on, but I have different colors that I'm trying out. I'll probably work up some kind of more consistent look eventually. Did they still have food? They're like, hey, they've got food. They've got food over there. Can we get some of what they've got? You guys need more? Teeny, you need more food? Posh, you need more? Oh boy. Here, wait, let's see. Okay, guys, we're going to give some to them. All right, guys, here we go. There we go. You think Bun Bun is a dwarf bun? Yeah, those are really common for pets. Oh, thanks, K-Girl. Oh, it was such a heartbreaker. Yeah, it was one of the worst things. Not to sound disrespectful. You never had that many issues? Well, it was so shocking, Fox, and it was the same vet that did all the boys' neuters, so I felt more confident. I knew that the spay was going to be a bigger deal, and she was recommended by the House Rabbit Society of America. She is a rabbit vet. So, yeah, I don't get it, Fox. She had just moved to like a new vet clinic, so her support staff was probably new to her. I don't know. Christmas lights are good for outdoor path lighting, rugged enough for the seasonal weather. I know. I think it's going to be nice. Christmas of Fur Rabbit drive-through rabbit farm. Like with all the lights, you mean? Like when you can drive through? Yeah, that could be cute. That could be cute. Yeah. Can I set fish, whatever your name is? Wait, hang on a second. Boy, you know, if you're gonna troll, can you like be funny or interesting or something? Guess not. Guess that's not possible. Oh, are you guys gonna play with the wiffle ball? Bunnies want more. Hi. Who's that pretty girl? So yeah, what's going on here? We've got Donkey. Let's go visit Donkey. He's just kind of in the, he's just in the corner. He didn't get to eat next to everyone. But yeah, I'm kind of enjoying having the lights out here. And we're gonna make it real pretty. Oh, someone had to do yawns. Oh, that was very cute. Wait, or stuff it with, or stuff it with hay. Wait, Fox, I'm not following. Wait a second. Oh, Fox, I also wanted to say I did get 2 girls spayed a long time ago, back before there were like rabbit savvy vets. And one of them ripped their stitches out like 2 or 3 times and her intestines were hanging out, but she lived. She was a little Dutch rabbit. And then my French lop, oh gosh, she almost went into stasis so many times. She could barely move. She was a mess. It was rough. It was really rough, but they did survive. So I have had experiences with spays before, but it was, oh man, not what you want. Not what you signed up for. I thought I was doing it to, you know, the boys were already neutered, so the girls couldn't get pregnant, but I thought it would extend their life, you know, give them a better quality of life, because the whole reproductive cancer thing with bunnies, that was really the only reason that I wanted to get them spayed, was for health issues, because they, you know, they're sisters, and with their mom, like they all get along. You know, there wasn't a problem with like hormones and not getting along or anything like that, behavioral stuff, but I just thought it would extend their lifespan, you know. What are these guys doing? They're just running around. They're getting frisky. Oh, what's going on? What is going on, guys? Yeah, it is rough. I mean, you know, like it's major surgery. It's major abdominal surgery. You got to move intestines. You got to cut through muscle and the lining of all your internal organs, and there's, you know, a chance for infection. There's a lot of pain, so then there's a chance of stasis because they won't want to eat, and you know, and it's mentally, like my French lop, part of it too is she was just so depressed about the whole thing. She just didn't even want to move. And the little Dutch rabbit was like running all over the place like nothing had happened, but she ripped her stitches out and her intestines were hanging out. And I was like, oh, we got to get to back to the vet now. And they stitched her up multiple times. They would restitch her up, and she just acted like she couldn't feel any kind of pain, like she didn't care. You know, she was just like, I'm just going to rip these things out. And they finally had to put the satellite dish collar on her. And I kind of wonder why they just didn't do that to begin with. But I think they were trying to, you know, make sure that she could eat her cicatrophs and she could clean herself. Like, there's really good reasons to not, to, you know, make sure a rabbit can lick itself and eat the poops that they need to eat and all that. Right? You're right, Pretty Posh. We got this beautiful girl. Yes, we do. Teeny, you're very beautiful too. Do you want Stop bopping her in the bottom. You don't need to bop her in the bottom. One of your flummies didn't attach to the abdomen. She had a flabby belly, but she was fine. She lived it. Oh, that's good. One good thing about adopting is that they've already done that. I know, seriously. Especially if you're a newer rabbit owner or you don't have a lot of time to like be home and like be on them and make sure they're eating and pain meds and all that stuff. Like I think for most people it's better to adopt them when they've already been spayed or neutered. The rescue we use wouldn't adopt out an unspayed or unneutered rabbit. Some of the rabbits we were considering we'd had to wait. Oh yeah. Hello, CTS. What's going on, CTS? Message retracted. I'm sorry, you guys. I haven't been able to get to everyone's message because when I walk around, you know what I mean? It's just, I kind of miss some of them. Why don't you just pick it up off the ground? Wait, if it ain't got its mom, though? How many pets do I have? Rachel, I've got 9. I have 9 Flemish Giants. I adopted 2 little baby girl rabbits. And they were supposed to be sisters, and then one ended up being a boy, and then they had babies, and I have all the parents, the original parents, and the babies. So I have 9, a family of 9 Flemish Giant rabbits. Arc chills, I'm kind of confused about, sorry, let me rephrase. If you see a bunny, okay, I'm going to sit down for this. Let's read this. If you see a bunny on the ground without its mom, why wouldn't you just take the one in the wild? Oh, well, I mean, okay, so if you know about wild bunnies, and this is kind of the same with pet bunnies too, because I experienced, when these guys were born, mom will hide them. Mom will hide them, and when they're a wild rabbit, she'll hide them kind of all over the place. Sometimes, not all in one spot. Sometimes you'll find like a whole group of them, but it's an instinct so that if a predator finds one baby, they don't find all the babies all at once. So they really do, unless you see a rabbit that's clearly been like run over by a car right by these baby rabbits, it's probably, the mom is probably nearby, and they only nurse them. They only nurse them once a day for the most part, sometimes twice, but like Delphine nursed these guys at like 2:30 in the morning. Every single day she'd run around and eat all day. And then she would go in at like 2:30 in the morning. She would nurse them all, and then she'd be done, and she'd leave them again. And so she just, they make a fur-lined nest and all that stuff. But especially when bunnies get older, the baby bunnies start getting a little older, and they're venturing out of the nest. They probably do have a mom, but the mom bunnies, they just kind of leave them be, and they have to go out and look for food. It's the same with like deer. The wild deer tend to do that too. The bunnies and rabbits come up to you as well as chipmunks, roadrunners, and other roadrunners. Are you down in like Texas or I don't know where roadrunners, Mexico? I think my brother said he saw a roadrunner in. Okay, now I can't remember where it was. If it was in Texas or if it was in like Baja, California. But I was like, cool, you saw a roadrunner? Or maybe they're all over the Southwest. I don't know. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I mean, it's such a good instinct to want to help a baby animal. And it's hard because you don't know, like, well, gosh, did something happen to the mom? But I think what they say, like what the wildlife rehabbers tend to say is, it's going to be a lot better for the baby if the mother is going to come back, because it's just really hard to give wild babies what they need, and then, I don't know, then they'll end up bonding with you as a human, and I don't know. That's a tough one. But I mean, if you obviously see, I knew a woman who, she would help like little fawns when their moms would get run over, and that was like such an obvious need. It was like, well, the mom just got run over and the baby's standing there next to the mom. She would get the goat's milk or whatever she would use in bottles, and she would bottle feed them, and then she would gradually like make sure that they spent tons of time outside with her, and then they'd just go join a deer herd, and they'd come visit her. But like, I don't think they ever forgot her. But yeah, it was only in cases where like the mother had been hit by a car, and it was like, oh, okay, totally, this is an orphaned fawn for sure. All the other lives, wait, you've only seen 2 in your life of roadrunners. However, I've been going to the park more recently, and they're all over the park. You're assuming there's a big nest for them, because you'll see like 60 plus bunnies at the parks. I thought you meant roadrunners. I was like, oh, that's a lot of roadrunners. A chipmunk ran right up to you, K-Girl, when you were outside yesterday. He was running around with his friend, but I don't think he noticed you because he almost ran into me before bolting in the other direction. That's, K-Girl, that's so funny because I'm kind of having that too. I'll sit on the ground with the bunnies, either on the deck, like up there on the deck, or here, and I think the chipmunks kind of, when you don't move for long enough, I think they kind of forget about you. It's so cute though. Or deers can come up to you, says Arc Chills, and they smell you and then run. Yeah, they're like, oh my gosh, dude, that's a girl. That's a human girl. We need to get out of here. Or if you're Funky Bones, my pet deer that lives around here, she doesn't want to be near other humans, but she certainly likes to be near me. And she doesn't run. Well, you know what? If I move too quickly, Funky Bones will run away. She's not that tame. She really isn't. Is your English confusing? I think I'm understanding you. I think I'm understanding you. I always thought your grammar was too formal for most people. Oh, that's okay. We'll pretend that we're, it's like one of the old British BBC dramas where they talk very properly. That's the way we should be using English, The chipmunks in your yard are mean, nasty. Fox? Oh my goodness. Lizard Girl! Couldn't be on this chat, but nice scrolling past. Aw, welcome, Lizard Girl. I hope all is well with you. CTS, the TS stands for the Slayer, and the C is your name. Not gonna say. Oh, that's cool. So you're Blobbity Blah the Slayer. Okay. Is that for like video game stuff? Do you play like video games with that name? They will scream, bark, and try to posture to fight as they scurry away. If they could give you a nasty bite. I'm telling you, I think it's because all the wildlife is having their babies right now. Like, the wildlife is really pushy. It's really super overly friendly and like in your face. I'm seeing it with the squirrels, the chipmunks, the raccoons. Obviously, Funky Bones, my deer, she spent 2 or 3 solid days in my yard, and I would just, like give her treats, and then she would just eat all the stuff in my yard. And she was in my garden eating plants, and she was along the road eating grass and dandelions and all that stuff. More buns, more ears. My oldest bunnies, my oldest bunnies, we'll walk around a little bit, are the parents of the giant Bunz, and they are each, there's one of the little boys. He's a little boy, he's a 2-year-old, that's a little gray. But Delphine, back here, she's 4.5. She was born, let's see, her birthday is in November, and she is now 4.5. And her brother is, obviously also, I think he's from the same litter, is 4.5. and he's the papa. And I don't 100% know if they're from the same litter, but they were exactly like the same age, and they were together in the same cage, and were being sold as two female Flemish, spelled with an I, Flimish giants. Fox is hearing chipmunk war cries whenever they're in your yard. She's a beauty. Aw, thank you, Ryan. You know, she is, to me, I think she's extraordinarily pretty rabbit. She, well, right now it's kind of hard to see her face, but she's got those really long kind of Disney cartoon eyelashes that you would see in like Bambi, like, I'm Bambi, I'm Thumper. She's just a super pretty girl. And she's got her little dewlap, which I like to call a neck donut. You're craving sweets, but you have nothing good. Oh my gosh. Okay, K-Girl. I almost brought some of these out, but then I remembered, first of all, Peanut. I can't believe Peanut's not out here. Peanut was on the deck when I started the stream, and I brought that jar of peanut butter. I was hoping I could feed Peanut in front of you guys. I thought that would be hilarious. Like, I've got a fork in this jar of peanut butter. But K-Girls, so taco truck. Oh my gosh, Joe Mama. Everybody's heard about the Joe Mama. Everybody's heard about the Joe. Hi taco truck, aka Joe Mama, aka Asian teacher, aka Joe-tistic. I can't even think of all your names, Joe. Did you skip me? Oh my gosh. But says blank the Slayer. No, I think, okay. She looks similar to the desert cottontails we have out west. You know what? I was noticing someone was posting a picture of, I think, a wild rabbit on the Giant Bunz Discord, and I noticed the eye was very big and round. And Delphine, her name's Delphine, her eye is very much like those wild cottontails. So that's funny that you noticed that, because I see it too. And the other bunnies don't quite have that look to their face and their eyes. Is that right, Dolph? Yeah, you do. You kind of look like a wild cottontail. Look at you. Who knows? You know, I've heard recently that cottontails the wild bunnies can't interbreed with domestic bunnies. I guess that's true, but to me, it always seemed to me like both Delphine and Gwynny, the papa bunny, had a little bit of wild rabbit in them, because they're smaller. They're small for Flemish giants, and their babies ended up being pretty big. So I do believe that they have Flemish giant in them, but I don't know. I kind of wonder. I did, and now people are saying, oh well, they can't interbreed. So I don't know. Maybe they just express. I mean, at one point they had to have bred wild rabbits to make the domestic rabbit. I mean, how else could they do it, right? So maybe these guys just have a little more wild in their genetics. Yeah, CTS, I've got Giant Bunz has a Discord. Go ahead and join it. If you go to the link tree in the YouTube description for Giant Bunz, you can join. And I will have to give you a role. I will have to click a couple buttons after the stream in order for you to see like everything that's on there, because we don't let people, it's not the kind of server where I let anyone in without knowing who you are first. And yeah, I also had to kick some people out of the server that I kind of didn't really feel like I knew who they were. You know, I'm not trying to have a huge server. I'm trying to have a fun server with people who, you know what I mean, are not just, I don't know why you would join a server unless you really wanted to, but you know, there's always trolls, people who are very bored basement dwellers, or not basement dwellers, just they just are bored. Is there a test? I think that you have to verify yourself, and I can't remember what the verification is. I think you have to say how we know you. You know what I mean? Just give us a reminder of how how giant buns would know you, and some people have posted like pictures of themselves, or I can't. Let me take a look. If you join the server, it will give you the instructions on what you have to do, and I'll go check after the stream also. But yeah, it's nothing. There's no big. It's not a big deal. You know, it's easy. Yes. Hello. I want to say that your name is like Lucy. Lucy Water. but welcome. Yeah. We're just out here, and unfortunately the mosquitoes are kind of swarming. Get that one. Okay, I got one away from Delph. But yeah, the mosquitoes are out, and I'm protected because I am wearing... Okay, guys, let's plug this one more time. I'm going to be going to see the other bunnies as well. Oh, look at these babies. But we're featuring Small Pet Select hay. We've got... Well, they've eaten most of the third cutting, the fluffy stuff. We've got second cutting hay, and we've got third cutting hay, which is the coarsest hay, with the little seed heads, which they love. Helps grind down their teeth and helps their digestive tract stay healthy. But yeah, I am surprised that... Peanut, where are you? I've got Smucker's Organic peanut butter out to feed Peanut the raccoon. I've got Buzz Away, which I'm going to use. This stuff is awesome. And I'm not just saying that so you'll buy it and get a commission. And also these Badger non-chemical, they're zinc oxide based. This one actually I love. I'm not a child, I know that, but it smells like tangerine and vanilla. It also, because of the tangerine and vanilla, it also keeps the bugs away. So if you're wearing this, you don't even need bug spray. But this one's just like unscented. Awesome too. Anyway, trying to think, is there anything else I can plug on here? Probably not. But I'm not going to be streaming for a terribly too much longer. You'll join the Discord. That's cool. That's cool. It's fun. Fox and I have been posting a lot of pictures of our bunnies on there, and oh, there's Mr. Bundonkadonk. Oh, look at that beautiful boy. He's being very chill. Oh yeah, you can see the there's the Mozart wig. See all the Christmas lights. We vibing. We vibing. We got some Christmas ornaments, as you do. Oh, I heard a noise in the woods. Oh, I hope that's Funky Bones. I haven't seen her. I'm a little worried. But this is, oh yeah, this is Dusty. For a second, I thought that was Gwynny. There's Gwynny. This is a Papa Bunny who's the 4.5-year-old, the other 4.5-year-old. Hi, are we going to do Snuggle Bugs? What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? But yeah, Fox is on there. He is super sweet, and well, K-Girl, I mean, she kind of posts through Fox because they are the official 2026 Giant Buns Cutest Couple Award ever. And they have Prince Bun, and they have a chinchilla, Ninja Chilla. And they've become good friends. They've become real OGs in the Giant Buns community. So it's super fun. And Daniel Ozark, he used to post more stuff, but he still posts stuff. And he mostly posts like wild bunnies that he sees and wild deer. Fox, they're just plugged into an outlet. I have like an extension cord all the way from the front door of my house. I mean, it's an outdoor outlet, but yeah, no, they're just nothing fancy. They're just typical Christmas lights, and I have a couple extension cords. I want to kind of, I'm going to tweak with the arrangement and what I'm doing with these. But I found a deal on incandescent lights because, you know, I'm a old school. I don't like the LEDs. I found a deal on them on Amazon, and I just went ahead and just got a bunch while they're still available, you know. Gyutaro? Hey. Bubby, oh, Lillian. Okay, Bubby Zelda to our newbies. That's my good friend Lillian. Get that out of my screen. It's too cute. It's so great. Lillian está en el giant Bunz, la chica bonita se llama Lillian. ¿Cómo estás, Lillian? What's going on? What is going on? Sluggo is saying, hi, Lillian. I've been outside a lot today. I've been playing out here a lot. And I got to go out on the deck and play early this morning. They have been enjoying the great out of doors. How is the bunnies, Lillian? And how are you? Do I have a remote control for the lights? Oh, no, I don't have... I mean, they're just plugged into to an outlet, you know? And they don't have any kind of... You know, they didn't come with a remote. They're just strings of lights plugged into each other, you know, of different types. Why don't you like LED? They hurt my eyes. They're too intense. I know they're an energy hog. I know. You know, I used that to my advantage, though, before with the heat. Because I typically keep my house at 58 degrees in the winter. And so I strung some up in my kitchen at one point to just keep myself warm. And I had, where else did I do that? Oh, that wasn't me. My neighbor puts incandescent lights inside her hoop house when it gets like super duper cold. And just like one string of lights was enough to heat, you know, keep her hoop house from totally freezing. You took your rabbits to a nursing home the other day? No, you did not tell me. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. How did that go? Did they get to pet your bunnies, or did they just get to kind of look at them and enjoy them? Yeah, Taco Truck is in the chat. Yeah, he showed up. He drove up in his taco truck. He just came out of nowhere. Okay, I was on the hammock, but you know what? I can't pet these babies if I'm not on the ground. Refits? Hey, Refits, welcome. We're just in the great out of doors. I just put some Christmas lights up and stuff for the first time, so we vibing. It's hanging out with the giant bunnies. Sluggo, look at that sweetheart. And then Dusty, oh, look at Dusty. Oh, she's getting the sun on her. Oh, she looks so pretty. Dusty, are you a giant kangaroo? Oh my gosh. These mosquitoes, though. Ugh. It's the only thing. I wish I could put... I'm going to have to find out if you can put anything on them, like that natural bug spray. The Buzz Off. Captain Kira, look for warm white fairy lights. That might be easier on your eyes. You know, okay, this Hugglepod came with round kind of crackle glass, I think they called them fairy lights, and they were lining the very top so you could like read in there and stuff. The squirrels completely ate the wires, so they're in shambles, but I liked those. Those did not bother me, and they were just on a little battery pack. Is that the kind of thing you're talking about, Fox? How many do I have? I have 9. I'm one of those people that I was told I was adopting 2 baby girl rabbits, and this one here ended up being a boy, and he fathered some beautiful large Flemish, a whole litter of Flemish giant rabbits, and I kept them all. So I have 9 total, 7 babies, and 2 parents. Yeah, Refids, what's your story? Do you have pets at all, or yeah, feel free to share anything. You'll send me more info on the Discord. Thank you, Fox. Fox is like you've got a very I don't know how to describe it. Fox has a very interactive, that's not even right. He has an active brain. I can't find the right word. Fox is smart. He's what do they say about like the animal? He's sly clever fox. Fox, actually, what can I ask you? You know, you're obviously Fox with two X's, and your profile picture is a fox. Is that something to do with like a video gaming presence, or is that something else? Like, do you love the animal, like the fox animal? I meant to ask you that. You have just one cat? Sometimes that's enough. Sometimes that can be more than enough depending on the cat. Like, have you I've always heard that like Siamese cats can be like, I don't know, either very needy or neurotic or like just kind of crazy. And people are like, "Oh man, this cat." I mean, I think most people love their Siamese cats. Oh my gosh, you guys, these Christmas lights are looking pretty. Wait, now they're not showing up as much for a second there. Okay, the ones in the distance, yeah. Um, Hi, hello ADHD. I'm like, oh, Christmas light. People say you have a different kind of clever. Well, Fox, the fact that you met your wife wearing a trench coat and bunny ears, you definitely, not every man or woman out there would have the confidence to be like, you know what, I'm rocking a trench coat and bunny ears. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. Like, obviously, K-Girl was like, you know what? He's cool. I like his, the way, like, she liked you're cool. She liked the real you because, you know, you didn't put that on just to be a poser. I bet you put that on because you were like, you know what? This is me. You've never been around rabbits, though? Once you fed one a carrot? Stuck in my mind? Well, welcome. Yeah, these guys, I just fed them they didn't have carrots today, but they had sweet potatoes this morning or whatever. They're yams or something. I don't know. They're orange. But I fed them those this morning, and they already had dandelions in the middle of the day. And then I just fed them kale, parsley, cilantro, dill. And wait, did I feed them more dandelions too? No, I think that was before I started streaming. You've always been called clever like a fox, so it just stuck. Okay, clever like a fox. Before the internet era, you're also high energy, quick on your feet, very high agility, especially, oh, because you did parkour. Oh, okay, I see. So you got the whole fox vibe going on. OTG was something you added to let friends know I'm on a mobile device, a leftover on the early, okay, gamer era, okay. On the go, off the grid. Okay, see, I would totally not have known that. Thank you. Thank you. Because I kind of wondered. I was like, I wonder what the fox thing is with him. Your heart is melting? The chosen Juan. I like your name. There's some really, we've had some new people finding us because of the YouTube stream app, which I finally started using. And there've been some cool names. The chosen Juan. I love you. Yo, me gusta mucho tu nombre. The chosen Juan. Me gusta mucho su nombre. Paul, that's so funny. Ho, ho, ho. Yum. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Paul, you're funny. You're about as funny as diarrhea, Paul. just Nuanovas. Just Oh boy. Back in the gamer days, we used OTG in our chat account to show others it's a mobile device. Okay. Oh, de nada, Juan. And welcome. Oh, guys, please, anyone who's new, we've had a lot of new people. Please subscribe. And if anyone wants to become a member and support the channel, there's 2 levels. You can become a Bunzarino for $5.99, $4.99. It's around $5. Or you can become a Bundonkadonk after. Here, let's go visit him. Let's go visit Donkey. You can become a Mr. Bundonkadonk for like $9. Or it could be $9.99. It could be $10, which sounds, I know it sounds kind of expensive, but it's, for people who want to do that, who are, giant buns, complete total Bunzarinos, and they want to do that. Like Dad, if you're watching, you could become a Bundonkadonk, maybe. I don't know. With the cost of healthcare these days, maybe not. But my dad told me he's been watching, and I'm like, wow. I'm very touched. Bass Pro's Shops Official. Hey, welcome. Bundonkadonk is your spirit animal. Oh, Fox. Yeah, I think that's a good match for you guys. He's your spirit animal. He's your animagus. He is kind of like a magic, if you're going to have a magic show, typically you'd have a kind of a rabbit that looks like this. I think he wouldn't fit into most of the magician's hats, though. That could be a problem. He'd probably eat the magician's hat. How does that not happen? How did magicians ever use rabbits? They definitely didn't have any of my rabbits. Another captain, you have Captain Dabin, you have the same rabbit. Well, you also have the same name as me, as I am Captain Kira. Is yours, I'm not sure if you're trolling, but if you're serious, is it a Flemish giant? Because according to Fox OTG, this is a very rare color for a Flemish giant, and it's got like whoops, sorry, Donkey, I'm trying to get a mosquito off of you. It's kind of more of a Californian or a New Zealand color. Technically, we win hearts and rip faces. Oh, Fox, yes. You're loving but fierce. And that's exactly what this boy is. He is a cuddle bunny if you're on his team. As long as you're playing on his team and you're playing nice, he's a cuddle bunny. If not, all bets are off. And you better run or your face will get ripped right off. Right? Right, Mr. Bundonkadonk? That's the truth. Yeah, we're up close and personal to Mr. Bundonkadonk. I was just trying to plug the channel. So yeah, anyone please like the stream if you like it. And subscribe if you want to keep track of the streams and the shorts and all that stuff. You guys, the channel is getting close to 1,000 subscribers. I mean, it's not that close yet, but I think we're gonna make 1,000. That's kind of cool. I know some people have millions of subs and whatever. That's probably not going to happen with this channel, but you know what? I'm very happy with the success of the channel. So adorable. I'm so, of course, with the name Juan, I keep going into Espanol. Que adorable. You're currently getting kissed by Prince. He ran up to you and started kissing your leg. Well, that's the highest compliment. Like, I can't believe that they will come up and like groom you like another rabbit. I just think it's so sweet. And this guy definitely does, because he lives alone. He will definitely give you the lickies. you were buying some rabbit supplies at the pet store. They had the rabbits out. A child tried to pick up the rabbit by its ear. Oh, good gosh. You had to show him how to hold a rabbit. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I mean, if you're a kid and you see these big old things, it's like, oh, they're bunny handles. But yeah, I would have a hard time not being like, stop, like screaming. Oh, baby, Christian Giant Star, Triple R, Christian Giant Star, boom, boom, boom. She travels near, she travels far. She's Christian Giant Star, Triple R Ranch. Dressing Smoothie, a.k.a. the Mustard Queen, K-Dog, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, bump. How's it going, Kristen? Have you left for your trip yet? Great vocal. Oh, muchas gracias, Juan. You could come here anytime. Please come back. Yeah, I did. I was a singer. I mean, I still sing, obviously, a little bit, but I've shifted into bunny wrangling and YouTubing. So yeah, but it's cool. I like when people appreciate my singing. I'm outside and I have neighbors and stuff, and I'm always like, oh boy, they probably think I'm just singing either to myself or the rabbits, but whatever they think, they probably think I'm crazy. I'm not sure if my next door neighbors know that I live stream. I don't think they're really aware of what's going on over here. And I've got like these scarecrows with giant pink hats, and God love them. I hope that's kind of fun if they think I'm crazy. I kind of hope they do. The chosen Juan, if you become a regular, you will get a theme song. Yes, you will. And his name is like the chosen Juan, the chosen Juan. I will have to find a song that can deserve such an awesome username. Say, Juan, if you return, I will think of a song for you. My darling Juan, I hope you return. This lady is a modern day Snow White. Thank you. What are the Snow White songs? Like, whistle while you work. I think doesn't she sing that to like the Seven Dwarves? And then I'm almost sure that she sing, with a smile and a song. Life is just like a bright sunny day. Your cares fade away and your heart is young. When you smile and you sing, everything is in tune and it's spring, and life flows along with a smile and a song. This is a big tail. Look at this big tail. It's the size of a puppy tail. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me. Oh, it's the most beautiful tail. You will always, siempre revuelve, Juan, siempre revuelve aquí. A giant Bunz, siempre revuelve. I hope that was the correct usage of revolver. Oh wait, is that revolve? What's return? Is revolver to return? You'll have to excuse me. That is my bunny, Jeremy Watkins. How you doing, Jeremy? What's up? He trusts you? Oh yeah, he does. I know, right? Because of the tail. He really does. And he lets me clip his nails. In fact, I think I've got to see one right there. We got to clip that one. That one just is a little dagger. That one's a little dagger you just have on there. And you're already a face ripper. You don't need to be a ripper with the claws too. Donk the Ripper. You really do have a nice... Oh, thanks, K-Girl. Yeah, I'm not really using it like with any technique because I'm kind of crunched over patting donkey, and plus, I don't know, there's some weird guy like working on the house next door, and he's like sitting in his truck. I don't know. It's a little strange, but so I'm not really projecting or really using technique. But one of these days, maybe I'll really try to. I'll sing the Snow White songs. That'd be fun. I'll sing to the bunnies. I'd also like to read some of the Peter Rabbit stories to the bunnies. I thought, oh, it's Papa. Hi, Papa. Papa's like, oh, there you are. I didn't know you were in the corner. Yeah. Yeah, it's a sweet pea. Donkey is packing a sling blade. He really is your spirit animal. Oh, dear. Fox, there's many things you've told me that are surprising. You're like this like really sweet bunny dad, and then you've got some other facets. You know what? But with every year of life, we all gain another facet, don't we? It adds to our sparkle, adds to the fascinating sparkle of our own individual self. Hybrid XML, hi there. Hi to Hybrid. Oh my gosh, who is the other? Okay, we've got I'm not sure if that's Korean, but welcome. And oh, William World Around US, the original Peter Rabbit is so cute. Oh, I know. I am a huge fan of Beatrix Potter. All of her stories. I love her artwork, her little pastel watercolors. Well, I'm saying that like they're nothing. Oh, there's her little watercolors. No, I think she was an awesome artist. I really do. And I love the stories and like, I don't know. I think, yeah, they're written for children, but to me, I enjoy them as an adult. Like, I full on love reading her stories. And I was thinking of doing a whole series where I read the stories to the bunnies, but I'm kind of worried, especially now that YouTube is paying attention to me and I got, monetized or whatever. Like, I don't know if the Beatrix Potter estate will allow their like the full stories to be read on YouTube. I don't know. Crystal with a K, special K. Crystal, special K. Oh, we love our Crystal special K all day because she's Crystal special K. Olay. She makes a mean chocolate pecan bourbon pie in your eye. Oh, yeah. Wait, you're going to look it up for me? Oh, are you serious? Thank you. I would love to know. Watership Down. Oh my gosh. I did read that and it's been so long, but I know I was shocked at how good it was. What is this dude doing? Hey, squirrel. This is not giant squirrels with a Z. Oh, dude, what is going on? Oh, you want to drink out of their water dish? Is that what's going on? Oh, I just saw a bird drink out of the water bowl and now this squirrel right behind Dusty. Wow, what is Dusty, what do you think of squirrels? What do you think of this guy, Dusty? Just helping himself. Very, very cute. Dusty, are you... what do you think, Donkey? What would you do if a squirrel came up to you? Would you be nice to him? Look at this guy. He's just creeping around, trying to see if there's anything he can take. Is there any food that I like that they have been given? I will just get it for myself. I'm gonna walk up to this colander bowl thing. Oh yeah, like what's going on here? What is going on? Now we're very close up. Now I'm very close up to Donkey. Yeah, Crystal, how's your day been? How are you doing? Steven the squirrel. I know, I wonder if Steven watches these streams. Steven Choir, are you here? Seriously, I'm starting to think you are Snow White. Well, The Chosen Juan, please reinforce that idea because I want to be. I mean, why not? I have the dark hair. I have kind of light skin. I love to sing. I basically, instead of 7 dwarves, I have 9 giants. So, like, it really works out. And I have Funky Bones the deer, and I have Peanut the raccoon. I have a chipmunk that's basically, I think, living in my bedroom. I don't know. And then it, like, runs out. I don't know why it wants to live in the bedroom. But that's been my latest thing, is the bedroom chipmunk. The Black Rabbit of Inley is your favorite character from Watership Down. I don't even remember. You have, okay, definitely post those in the Discord. The artwork. The original Beatrix Potter books are generally in the public domain because they were published before 1929. Yeah, okay, 1929. I wondered about, oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Oh, William World Around US. That's awesome, because wouldn't that be nice for a parent to just like pop up, wait, some animals eating stuff on the table, to pop up a video of me reading the real Peter Rabbit stories to these beautiful bunnies. Hi, Papa. You are definitely look like just like a Peter Rabbit. I heard Beatrix Potter, basically I think she adopted 2 wild boy cottontails that would get stuck in those walled stone gardens where she lived. And I think Gwynnie really looks like Peter Rabbit, the Peter Rabbit illustrations. You love rabbit lore and legends from the story? Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay, William, thank you. Putting it out there. You guys, I have to go check and see what animal is. Yeah, there's a squirrel. There is that squirrel is now, I think he's eating the, yeah, he's eating the peanut butter. You eating my peanut butter? Is that what you're doing? Yeah, yes, you are. That's for Peanut the raccoon, ironically, but help yourself. Help yourself, dude. What a character. So I can read the originals? This is awesome. Thank you, guys. Well, it's actually really exciting. What a great chat I have. You guys, I appreciate you so much. Captain Kira could totally be a Disney princess. Hewlin Ball, you are too kind. It is the sweetest thing. Squirrels. I mean, like, why? But I know that after my dog died, the wildlife started to feel comfortable here. But I am beginning to wonder why they're this friendly. That they have no fear with me. It's like I'm just another animal. I don't know what vibes I'm giving off. I guess they must be chill vibes. Or wild vibes? Chill wild? It looks very peaceful out there. Oh gosh, it is. It is like heaven on earth. Got the sun starting to set over there in the west. Would you like the ebook or audiobook or both for Watership Down? You have copies? Oh gosh. Probably both, because at times when I'm doing housework, I could pop up the audiobook. Thank you, Fox. CTS, hello again. Are you back? Oh, all. Hi, guys. Are you looking for more food? Okay, so we've got, everyone's more active all of a sudden. And Delph is, are you trying to build your tunnel again? Do you really want to be on the stream tonight, don't you, bud? You really want to be on the stream, don't you? Oh, so, and look at you. That poof is from Target, but I don't think Target would really want me to advertise this. Maybe they would. Maybe it's like, hey, I mean, it survives being outside. I just, you can wash the cover. Hi. Hello. What is going? There's like a convention going on over here. What's everyone doing? Jabba's back digging the tunnel. But yeah, there was just a little meeting through the fence. The groups are all meeting up, and Donkey's just still in the corner. Oh, well, and Teeny's jumping over the other rabbits. Behave on the stream, Teeny. Don't be a complete weirdo. Dusty, would you stop pulling on my shoes? What? What? What is it? You're fine. You were having dinner? Well, yeah, it is. It has dinner time. It has been dinner time. Let's see. What time is it here? It's 8:38. So that means I should probably start. How long have I been streaming? Since 7. I'm always having so much fun with you guys, but it might be time to wrap it up. There are a lot of girls, women wearing rabbit ears for some reason on YouTube cosplay. Oh, really? I don't really watch a lot of that stuff. I watch my good friends, the Waffle Ponians, Jack and Steve Inquire. I try to catch their streams. I don't really, as far as other live, excuse me, live streams, I don't really see a whole lot. But Jack and Steven on Waffle Pone, they're fun. If anyone wants to tune in and give them a try, a lot of us from this chat, not a ton, but there's definitely a group of us from this chat that will be over there. And I've known those guys for quite a while at this point. And they're just, like comedy and a little bit of video games, and you never know what's going to happen. Like I always say, you never know what's going to happen on Giant Buns. Also the same for Waffle Pone. You never know what's going to happen on Waffle Pone. They're just awesome. They're funny. They're funny bros. It's 8:50 for you. Do you think a giant would do well indoors with full house access and your senior golden doodle? A Flemish would love to run around your house, and get litter box trained. And be heaven, total heaven for a Flemish. Even if you didn't have any outdoor area, they would be just fine. The golden doodle, it would depend so much on your dog. My French lop, I had an Australian cattle dog mixed with a, American Eskimo. And I got her as a puppy, but I already had my rabbit. And I trained her to, be really gentle with the rabbit, and they never had a problem. That's pretty unusual. I don't know. I really don't know. I know golden doodles are very trainable. They're very smart. They're very sweet dogs, and I don't know about their prey drive. Probably not terribly high prey drive. You love I got them secondhand. They're from, like secondhand, but the brand is Peruvian Connection. Oh my gosh, thank you. I love these too. Thank you, Chosen Juan. And these are my vegan Uggs. You guys, I should feature the vegan Uggs. Wait, I'm gonna 1 second. I'm going to take that off. These are paw jays, and they're really worn out because I've had them for a while, but these are Uggs, but they're vegan Uggs. They're, made by like some ladies in California, I believe, and they're so cozy and they're so comfy. But these are some of my favorite shoes I've ever had. I wonder if I can link these in the description. That would make me so happy to plug vegan Uggs on a bunny rabbit stream. Look at this beautiful girl. I just smashed a mosquito on my head. You don't know how far she's going to let them go. They can already hide in the main tunnel and turn around. Yes. Was someone... Oh, shoot. Wait, they've already been working on several tunnels. It's why I keep coming back. They're making progress. Yeah, the tunnels thing, they sure do. Chosen Juan, check this out. And if you go to my channel and you look under the YouTube shorts, some of my most successful shorts, they're pretty recent. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know she was in there. I didn't know she was in there. Jabba! You guys, even Jabba can turn around in this tunnel now. Do you know how wide that tunnel has to be for this chunk? This Jabba Blabba to turn around in a tunnel? I mean, look at the size. Look at this beautiful big girl. Talk about giant buns. Little Gray, what do you think? Your sister was all the way in there. But yeah, Chosen Juan. Okay, there's not enough light to really show you, but there's... Okay, so here's this, but then once they go in a little ways, there's some kind of big wide chamber where they can turn around. It's crazy. And it was really like Little Gray. Okay, he's the son, one of the boys. He started it in maybe the fall, and it was tiny. It was just nothing. It was just like a little kind of a lower part of the ground that he had dug out, maybe an inch or two. And then his mama, Delphine, has just gone to town. She has been obsessed with building this thing. And then, like, Jabba's been working on it a little bit. Posh has worked on it a little bit. And Teeny, where are you, Teeny? Where is Teeny? Teeny's been working on it a little bit, too. But not, I mean, like, nothing compared to Mama Rabbit here. Teeny, are you just behind the tree? Okay, there you are. Yes, you worked on it a teeny bit. Gotta clip that. Fox, you mean Jabba, like, suddenly backing out of the tunnel? Oh, I know, that was awesome. Crystal, nice boots. Has Delphine tried to take a bite out of them yet? No. Not well, you know who's been biting at my boots? It's been Dusty. She follows me around, and then if I'm not giving her something or she really just wants to get my attention, she's been pulling on my shoes or boots. But yeah, it's funny that you asked that, Crystal. She's a big bunny. You like when you say your name, Chosen Juan, the Chosen Juan. I love your name, Juan. It's like fabuloso. Es que fabuloso. Chosen Juan. So wait. Okay, no one's in there. Okay, I made a head count. And they have one that they're starting on the other side too, Juan. That kind of looks like a mine. Oh, Hewlin Mall threw out another drunken customer. Oh, yeah, he threw out another drunken customer. Some Matt Guffey, bye-bye. Bye-bye. I am fabulous. Thank you. Muchas gracias. De Chosen Juan. Guys, it's getting a little dark. Some of my bunnies blend in more than others. And, oh, you guys, check this out. Look how pretty. Now that it is getting dark, look what we can see. Okay, this is cool. This is, yeah. Now I'm gonna have to make sure the squirrels cannot climb up there because they like to chew Christmas lights. I gotta think about this. I may have to move the scarecrows because I could see they might be able to climb. I don't know. I don't think squirrels can really climb on top of these wire fences though. But yeah, it's so pretty. Thanks, Fox. He's getting extra vitamins in. Add bells to the lights as an early. Oh, okay. Now, see, that would be a good place for the bells. And I bought a bag of mini jingle bells. I know that sounds odd that I actually have a bag of mini jingle bells. I had some idea in mind, and I actually can't remember what it was. I was going to do something really cute with them. But I still have them. So, yeah, I think I will put like little hooks in those. Oh my gosh, I have some of those little like, they're kind of like those old fishing things where you like can clip them, but I have a bunch of like clothing tags that came with those little resealable clips, and I think I could hang the bells with those. Okay, awesome. Awesome. But oh yeah, here's the little mine shaft tunnel. This is the other. So like I kind of wondered if they would ever connect that with this, because it's like kind of in a line, but they're kind of going in the wrong direction. Or for them, maybe it's the right direction. But I kind of wondered if they would ever join, you know what I mean? Like have a whole network. What do you think, Delphine? Your daughter's helping. She's on the work crew. Hi. Hi, Teeny. Hello, little Gray. Are we ready to go in, guys? Mine shaft tunnel. I know. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. It's got like the little support. Jingle bunch. Oh, I mean, not like you would ever put a collar on a bunny, but they would look adorable with little bell collars. Oh my gosh. What's going on? Maybe I could make like little Christmas outfits and then just like put them on and take a picture and then take them off. That would be super cute. Here's Mama and her son. Oh, what's going on? Chasing? Okay. All right. All right. K-Girl made a necklace for Prince, but he doesn't care to wear it. Aw, that's really sweet that she did that, though. Oh, why can't they wear, wait, one of these days they're going to go in the tunnel and pop up on the other side. Leanne, that may happen. Why can't they wear, like a little jingle? Well, I've heard that bunnies, if you try to put a collar on them, like just, you know, all day, like they're, you know, normally wearing a collar, I guess bunnies have hung themselves because they get hooked up on stuff. Or they can, I don't know, like maybe choke themselves. I can't, Fox might know more about this than I do, but I know that it's a big no-no. And you can put a harness on them when you're walking them, like, but you can't like keep it on them at all times. I think somehow bunnies just don't, I don't know. I definitely think some bunnies have gotten the collar hooked on stuff and either like broken their neck or I don't know. Hard to remember your streams because lots of stuff in life. Yeah, oh, I get it. I get you. Just come when you can, you know? We love it when you're here. But it's fine if you can't make it. It's a silver necklace she handmade. She added magnetic links so it can't choke him. Also, if he pulls on it, oh, that's so smart. Then the tension just releases it. Okay, cool. Rabbits and collars. Yeah, I heard that was a no-no. Leash trained your rabbits. A collar around their neck is very dangerous. if they bolt, it can, yeah, it can like snap their neck. Cats too. Get a breakaway collar. Yeah. Your notifications for your streams are on, so you won't miss Juan. You won't miss even Juan's stream. Oh, estoy muy feliz, Juan. Excelente, excelente, Juan. Mi chosen Juan. Yes, yes, I see. Oh, lo veo, Juan. Collars don't do good because of a snag hazard. Yeah, they need a harness. Yeah, I think, and a steel leash, right? Fox, yeah, you told me about that. I'm like, wait, steel? And you're like, yeah, because they can chew through a leash, and it's like, oh yeah. Is there an easier way to verify on Discord? Let me look at it. You know what? We don't have a ton of people join the Discord, so I can't remember exactly what you have to do, but it's not that big of a deal, is it? I mean, like Fox and all those guys, I just had to click a couple buttons, but you definitely have to just make sure, especially if your Discord name, I think part of it is since I already know you from the YouTube, if your Discord name is different than your YouTube name, you have to say, hey, I'm CTS on YouTube, on your YouTube chat. And I'll say, oh, yeah, fine. And I'll click the little button and then you'll be able to see everything. So yeah, it's not a big deal. Hypernova Steve, that is a big cat, right? And this cat grew these long ears and has this stumpy little tail. I don't know what the heck they sold me. It's like a bobcat rabbit thing. It's very strange. And I named it Jabba Blabba, the Bob Rabbit cat. Do you have a Discord? Yes. C. Please, yeah, Chosen Juan, I mean, you sound like you'd be very fun to have on the Discord. So join that puppy. It's in the description of Giant Bunz on YouTube. I think there's a link tree with the link. And I'm gonna look at my YouTube, or not, it's not YouTube, on my merch store. I gotta check, because I have an artist who she did like all these really great designs and I never put them in the store. So I'm gonna redo the Giant Bunz merch store, and won't that be fun? You guys can take a look at that stuff. Yeah, Discord's on the link tree. Thanks, Fox. Yeah, I can never remember. What is that guy saying? What, the español? En español? No comprendo español, CTS? That rabbit digs more holes than dogs do. Yeah, it's true. Like, I had a dog that the day I got her from the shelter, she dug up my favorite shrub and tore the roots out. And I thought that was pretty crazy. And then she never really dug anything again. But these guys are in a league of their own, and they just started really getting into it this spring. Like Jabba's 2, and the mom and dad are 4.5. They just never. Okay, you know what? When I got the mom and the dad, I actually had some house plants. I was growing like bell peppers inside and hot peppers. They tore out the plants from. I had them for like 20 minutes in the house. Within the matter of 20 minutes, they dug up the pepper plants, ate them, and the dirt was on the floor. And I was like, what the heck have I done? What did I just bring into my house? Yeah, Delphine, right? Teeny, what are you growling at? Oh, she's trying to fight with Dusty. Oh, Teeny. My dad just sent me a YouTube video about like bunnies. Like, did you know that bunnies can fight? And I haven't responded to him yet, but I want him to like think that I want him to give him a good impression of my rabbits. So I don't think I've ever really told him that they have fought, but I thought that was cute. My dad's trying to send me informational rabbit videos, and he's finally watching my streams after 2 years. So, Dad, if you're here, how's it going? My rabbits have never fought. No, they're perfect. They're perfectly behaved pets. They never do anything wrong. And hey, they're monetized now, Dad. My rabbits are monetized. They're making money. They're making like, 5 cents a year. No, you're in Canada, you only know French and obviously English. French is beautiful. Yeah, French is a great language. Since I do ballet, we deal with a lot of French. Tendu, jeté, parja, parabere, pas de cheval, relevé, sauté. Bunnies can brawl. Oh, yeah. They can be pretty fierce. I have broken up bunny fights and probably needed stitches. You're here for the unauthorized digging? I know they have no permit. It was pointed out to me tonight that there is no building permit on premises, on site. And so they're probably gonna descend upon us. Hey, Zane Hoskins, how's it going? Glad to be part of the community on Insta and Discord. Oh, that's awesome. Maybe I should actually put something on the Instagram. I did for a while, and then I just I've been focusing on the YouTube. But Discord, you know what? Instagram is cool. It would get out to a lot of people. I love Instagram. I'm on Instagram every day. You've had to pry my Flemish giant's jaw off the neck of your Netherland dwarf. Ooh, they do have strong jaws. Yes, I did have an instance, and I'm trying to think who it was between. I think it was between Donkey and Little Gray, or yeah, it's probably Donkey and Little Gray, and I had to open Donkey's mouth with my fingers, and it was terrible. That's why Donkey lives alone. That's why he's over there in his own little bachelor pad. You sure dig those giant buns. That is a good one. That is a good one, ¿no? Muy bien, Yulenmal. Excelente. Es muy, gosh, cómico. Wait, what's joke? Chiste? Chiste is like a lie, right? Chiste? Oh, gosh. I don't have anyone to speak Spanish with anymore, except now I've got the chosen Juan. So, salute. That's cool. Oui, oui. Oh, man. My gosh, Jabba. Oh my gosh, what? Something wet just dripped down from the tree. Please tell me that wasn't a squirrel. What was that? It definitely wasn't like a bird. Hopefully it was just dew from the tree, right? Yes, let's hope. I have the chosen Juan. I have chosen and I have chosen Juan. Y tú, Juan, y tú. Mi amigo mío, mi amigo mío nuevo, el chosen Juan. The dog's face was torn up when she fell off. There was oh, good grief. Wait, did you say your dog? Your dog and your bunny? No. You meant your Flemmy and your Netherland. It happened so fast. I know. That stuff does, and it's yeah. There were a bunch of incidents when the boys went through puberty. And the girls have fought too. Dusty has bitten a couple rabbits. Teeny has definitely bitten a couple rabbits. But once puberty settled down, we were pretty good to go. No one draws blood anymore. There's some fur pulled occasionally. And by occasionally, probably once a week, someone pulls fur. But it doesn't escalate beyond that. So, you know. Your Flemmy attacked a dog, and oh my gosh. Cool fish you got there. Wow, wait, I gotta look at that name. Crathen Conegan? Wait, Conegan? Isn't that bunny? Is that German? Or is that Conegan? Wait, with the umlaut. Is that German, Dutch, or that wouldn't be Danish, would it? Where are you from? Once they hit 2, they chill out. Yeah, I do think so. And it's kind of like that for dogs too, don't you think? How am I? CTS? I'm fine. How are you? You're German? It means crow queen. Oh, that's so cool. Well, crows, blue jays, ravens, oh my gosh, they are some of my favorite birds. I've been trying to get the blue jays. Well, not necessarily trying, but the blue jays are starting to get tame, and they call to me every morning. They will come up to my bedroom window and they're like, "Hey lady, we want our peanuts." They're really funny. But welcome Crow Queen. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh gosh, my phone is at 15%. You're maybe okay, you don't know. Oh, that's fair, that's honest. Yeah, corvids, the corvids, which I guess that's what they call the technical name for all those super smart crows and blackbirds and ravens and blue jays. I just think they're amazing. When I was a little kid, there was a pet store, which is where I got my first bunny, and they had a crow that lived in the pet shop, and I don't know exactly why or how, but it used to talk to everyone in the pet store, and it would be like, hey baby, hello, and it was just amazing. And it was just out, and it would just hop around and talk to people, and I was just like, this is an extraordinary bird. What was that boom? Oh, I don't know. It's probably another one of the meteors that's hitting the eastern US. Fox, are you okay? Are you and K-Girl okay? You're trying to befriend your local crows. The other birds don't seem to like them. Yeah, they're so smart. I think they'll definitely get to know you. IV, you put an IV in a gray rabbit. Oh, geez, really? That's so weird. Are you a vet? You must be. Bye-bye. Boring. This channel is amazing, and obviously the Bunz. Well, thank you. But guys, it's been over 2 hours, and I knew this was going to be a really awesome stream because we got to be outside, and it's amazing weather. But I need to bring the bunnies in. And I have my little Christmas lights, which is very helpful. But it's time. It's time. I've enjoyed this time together. We're having such lovely weather. What is it with birds and gang fights? I don't know. Give them treats for us. Yes. Why do you have to? Why do I have to go? Goodbye, friend. See you later. Adios, mi amigo nuevo de Chosen Juan. It's been very fun. Es muy divertido esta noche con toda la gente en el Giant Bunz chat. Yes, they do miss their cookies, las galletas de los conejos. Good night, Fox. Much love to all of you guys. It's been an awesome night, and I'm so thankful to have all of you here. And any of the people who are new, who want to subscribe, please do buy a little membership if you want to, if you have extra cash and you want to support the Bunz every month. And I will not be, okay, I'm not sure. I will definitely not be streaming tomorrow night because I can't. I've got plans. But there might be a stream in the daytime. And I know most people will not be able to see it live, but at least it could be just something nice to watch later. But I will see you guys very soon, and I hope you have a beautiful evening. Good night, guys.